Let's get ready to
Ripper fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
Hiya, 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 na 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 na.
Ah, he vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
I need to do
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Justin wins the clap off. Congratulations. +5 channel points to Justin Cook. I'm so proud of him.
He copy-pasted it. He copy-pasted.
I noticed. It's the exact same.
Correct clappings.
Hey, it's efficient, all right? Y'all just jealous. Y'all just hating. Absolute pleasure to have you all here for 200 episodes of Darwin and Beef. We've come so far. We've lost so much hair. Badger, how are you doing, buddy?
Come so far and come so much. And yes, as someone told us in one of our first streams together, our hairlines are running away from our faces and we've never recovered. It's all right. It's all right. We're doing good. Huh? Look at all this. Clearly we're successful. Ha ha ha. Actually, congratulations.
I am not looking forward to having to do my taxes, which is why we have super chat goals today. More on that later.
Happy to be
God,
here.
I hope we don't hit 500.
Not queer, California straight.
Gooch, how you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm good. How are you? Congratulations, 200.
Let's go. It's like people saying like congrats for my birthday. I
just
kept
a little more energy
living
on that. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey.
More energy.
Yeah. More energy, bud.
Gooch, you at 26,000 subscribers yet?
I don't know. I haven't
Soon, I bet. Soon. Where does he even buy these stickers from? Where can you buy a $50 like? Does Amazon or I don't understand. Where do you buy these? Also, and so it's a video game controller kicking ass, super effective. And Jake is doing
Now, how about a smooch, huh?
All right, we are halfway. That means to the first wheel spin. And once we get through intros, we will be discussing what movies should be removed and which ones you guys want added.
Oh boy.
$100, we got a wheel spin. 200, we got a wheel spin. 300, I have to watch The Electric State. And what after that? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, oh wait, actually, before we move to ABF, was there something you wanted to share with us, Gooch?
Oh yeah.
Maybe a little,
I'll
Gooch lore.
Yeah.
All right, you guys wait. Jake has certainly earned this little peek into the Gooch. You know, a little deep dive into the Gooch. ABF
in there.
Yeah, wear a mask. ABF, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I hate this new time schedule change. I haven't adjusted yet.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Your show starts earlier, and now my alarm goes off, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to be on stream in 20 minutes.
you arrive whenever you mean to. All right, Mr. Gandalf. All right.
You ready for this?
I was gonna say Hayden also has something for us. I don't know which is better. Goochimus as a young man. Oh my God, he kind of does look like Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, he does. I was gonna say that,
bro.
It's like if Fonzie
Jerry
Seinfeld had a kid together.
It's the way he's looking. It's the angle. But if you just look,
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I think I see what's happening here. Jerry Seinfeld's a very good-looking man, Gooch. He definitely has a 41%. He's a high schooler. He must be popular. Don't worry, you look fine. You look young. Look at that jawline.
Look at that jaw. I know, right? Like I felt like if I punched that jaw, I would hurt my hand.
Many a 9-year-old have broken their hand on that jaw when they jump up.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Thank you, Gooch, for sharing yourself with us. And I mean, that was a good one, but Hayden
Crazy.
might actually beat your intro. Hayden,
I want. I'm looking forward to this.
we've been waiting like 15 minutes for this.
After last night, I'm really excited for this. So,
Hayden, please.
So last night I went to midget wrestling, and I've got a couple of videos that I'm going to be cutting up so that I can actually like post on Twitter. But one of the funniest things that I found last night was that the referee was named Micro Jackson.
Oh,
yeah, he was a
so
black man that was shorter than all of the wrestlers that were actively wrestling. And during the let's just say they had a little bit of a halftime show, and this is a 19-second clip into the halftime show.
Thank you for all your support, chat. You've earned this. Oh my god.
what Peter Dinklage wants to take from us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So during the halftime show, Micro Jackson did a little a medley of Michael Jackson songs, and the entire time that the wrestling was happening, he was wearing the one glove. He would occasionally kind of make a moonwalk shuffle while he was there in the ring with them. It was very entertaining.
All right, so the super chat goals have changed. Also, every 100 we will be watching Michael Jackson again. Feel free to keep that up. All right, plus
okay, yeah, I'll hold on to that.
Holy crap, that was a delight. But it's like, and we're not even like laughing at him, like, he's so stupid. We're just having a good, enjoyable time. And what is wrong with that?
I was
the Micro
so
Jackson clips
sad
will
that
continue until Morales.
I was laughing at him. I was laughing at him.
Stop it, dude.
It seems kind of woke though. No, it seems like forced diversity.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's white. Why wasn't there a white midget doing that? What the fuck?
I made a comment similar to that last night. But...
I too am an asshole. Yes.
All right, so what do we want to get into? No, okay, we get to start off with fun stuff, and then we get into comic books, and we're going to try to make Gooch as sad as possible. And guys, help me remember, we're going to keep track of how many times Gooch gets sad, like or like he like turns away or get. All right, well, we definitely need to discuss the wheel now, that is for sure. Actually, I'm still, don't tell me yet, but I stole his clue.
Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will.
Oh, I love that clip.
I love it so much. I don't get to see it.
The one coming out of the nose is so funny.
Yeah.
All right, and then Badger, you want to play one of your favorites for 200?
Yeah, I do have one of my favorites, but they're all my favorites, but this one.
Memo. 4 pounds of C4 may be a little excessive.
ABF is Bert. Like, that's the joke. He really is Bert. Like, if he said he had cannon fuse, I would have been, why do you have cannon fuse? But for my cannon.
Like, I do have cannon fuse, actually.
You guys,
he's more master ABF.
You guys told me that ABF was one of the main characters, and that was one of the reasons I was excited to watch it. And he most certainly, Bert was ABF for sure. And Reba too in the first one. Oh, they were so good.
Glorious.
All right, so I'm going to go through these. You stop me if there's some you don't think belong on there. And if there's one you want to add, you let me know. RRR. Still haven't seen it. Chris Gore keeps shaming us. So
Gary still hasn't seen it. So
Fury. Should Fury be on there? I took several off. This was
good movie.
All right, going back on there.
Okay, you know what? I just had a random thought because you've got, what is that? The 13th
floor.
Okay, 13th floor. You've got that. That reminded me, just seeing the name, was 13 Ghosts.
All right. Yes, that also I keep getting told about and keep thinking about it as well. So yeah,
it's campy, it's fun, it's that I enjoyed the movie.
It's great. Yeah, it's great.
Like I like it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
I say campy. I guess I mean like kind of corny, but you know.
literally
half of
what I
these
want to hear.
suggested,
Chat.
so I'm a little compromised.
Oh, hey, yeah, no, please, yeah, let me know. Chat, yeah, tell me what you want on there. 13 goes, yeah, actually, yeah, my boomer buddy, who's your daddy, was actually the one who mentioned it. All right, so
The only thing I would suggest is Fury and RRR, while great, and I think I'm the one that said RRR, they are the newest of all of them, and there's probably older movies that are better.
There's
you know
that I know. I feel like there's a decent mixture on here because the next one is It Man. So we already got the one. I'll be watching the one here shortly. So I'll be because I'm trying to get a little more kung fu, and then some Silence of the Lambs. I got a clip of that for some Rambo, and God, that movie, I need to see that. Green Mile, because that's like the one last one probably on my list that you guys are all mad about. Kickboxer, I know Badger is going to greatly approve of that one.
American Kickboxer.
Badger, would you like to do some evangelizing real quick?
Kickboxer is amazing. It's one of the holy trinities of Van Damme films: Bloodsport, Kickboxer. I'll leave you to guess which that third one is.
Okay.
Probably Universal Soldier. I don't know. I go back and forth. Either way, yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, Mo.
You just ignore it, Mo. You act like it wasn't fun. We've all done it. We've all done it.
All
Yeah,
right, lots
stretching
of
his legs
hand doing
scene,
splits.
dropping coconuts on his, to teach some tensing and shit. It's great. Kung Po. Fighting with glass on their hands after dipping it in honey in an old tribal. It's great. It's great.
So many great movies on the wheel, and we've only gone through like 6 so far. And then for Maximus BT showing us the briefing. I say that like Graf's doing the Lord's work. Maximus, you are doing the devil's work. And thank you. We appreciate it so much.
The yin and the yang, I guess.
All right, American Gangsters, one been on my list for a while. My buddy was really wanting to watch it too, and I love me some Denzel. Wait, is this Denzel, right?
Yeah,
Denzel.
You
and
pretty much have to
Idris,
see every Denzel movie.
Yeah, and Idris Elba. I've seen the scene where Idris Elba fucks around and finds out. So, Mask of Zorro, I believe that's a Badger recommendation.
Still chef's kiss, by the way.
Can you do a little accent of some Zorro, some Antonio Banderas?
I don't always do Zorro, but when I do, it is for Nasonex commercials.
Beautiful, beautiful. Putting that on the IMDb. Eyes Wide Shut. I haven't loved me as much Kubrick as I would want to.
That's a documentary,
right? That's what I'm told. But it's woo-woo tinfoil hat, so I'm like, Eyes Wide Shut, and it's Stanley Kubrick. I probably should, right? Troy. I think that's some more you guys. You love some Troy, right?
Rewatch that one.
I really like that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Brad
Eric
Pitt
Bana?
doing like the jumping stab, right?
Eric
It's
Bana's
so
in
good.
there, yeah.
Brad Pitt, dude. Take it. It's yours. Okay. All right, let's go, Achilles. The music. You're rooting for both sides.
Yeah.
Bro.
I
the
actually
scene
might
with him
watch
at the
that
end-
again this afternoon.
Hey,
Just because we
sounds
brought
like an
it up and
endorsement.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Well, that's funny. Actually, if we hit 500, I have to watch West Side Story, Rachel Zegler's West Side Story. But I also realized, in exchange for you guys getting to torture me, I thought I would force you guys to watch something really good, and then we could talk about it next week, which is Terry Gilliam's Brazil. Possibly my favorite dystopian movie, maybe second favorite. Incredibly good. So just keep in mind, you guys might force me to watch Rachel Zegler here in $199, but you guys are going to get to watch Terry Gilliam's Brazil. I can't believe people.
If
So
we
many
hit
people haven't
500,
seen
I
it.
would watch it.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not.
Brazil. That's what I think. Gooch, are you the only one other person on this panel who's seen it?
Yeah.
And all these people with the sort of things they like, they will enjoy it, right?
I know
It's-
Niad said it was really good.
Yeah, it's you guys.
Everyone said it was good.
It's a movie like someone in chat would have been telling me to watch like a bajillion times until like it's something that like B-Man would harass me with until I watched it, kind of a thing. Cornboy, couldn't do it without you. Appreciate you. Cornboy, you got any thoughts? You want any movies on the wheel? You let me know. Next up, we got Mortal Kombat. I got to watch Street Fighter, and I really enjoyed it. I really want to watch some Mortal Kombat.
Nothing has. It's still not been topped, right?
No,
That new one on Max was like, nah. I'd still rather watch
The original. Nothing beats the original.
Johnny Cage.
I can't hear Mortal Kombat without thinking
Mortal
Kombat.
Yeah, fuck you. Perfect.
Back in the day when I was a kid playing Tribes 2 competitively on PC, on dial-up internet, my clan, before our matches, one of the guys would play System E. I think his name was System E. I might remember. I can't remember anyone's name from yesterday, but I remember my clanmate from Tribes 2 Day. He would play the Mortal Kombat theme on his guitar every time before.
Nice.
Yeah. So every time I hear that, I'm like a kid getting
raves
hyped
and
up for a
shit.
match.
When
Right,
that
you're
would
getting
drop,
ready to go into battle.
so badass, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember the arcade? Like the audio from the arcade was just top tier. It was just awesome.
That plus some like
it
Galaga
was
Miss
always
Pac-Man
louder.
machine.
It was always louder than any other arcade game in there. It was just like, yes, Mortal Kombat.
Man, have seen could probably use a Natural Born Killers. I assume is what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
Natural Born Killers.
I
That's a great
might need to rewatch one of these days.
Natural
but
Born Killers, the
that's
Fauci
so good.
documentary.
I still think of the cop gets killed and the other cop's like, he had my bear claw. And he's just worried about his donut getting dropped. All right, The Cable Guy. You guys just had me watch Ace Ventura 2, which is very, very Jim Carrey. The Cable Guy. You guys
By the
think?
way, am I weird that I don't think that's a good movie, but it's important
really?
because it's like
okay.
just it's one of the first really weird movies that
It
Jim
should
Carrey
be on the
did.
list then.
It should. And also,
Yes.
you'll never look at medieval times the same ever again.
Yeah.
No.
It's
I'd
like a
rather
weird
you-
black comedy stalker thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and Irene's better.
Oh, 100%.
A better
That's a
movie,
good one,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Liar Liar technically also on the list, even though I probably saw it when I was a kid.
Such a good
Of those three, what should be on there?
Me, myself, and Irene.
I think
You
Me,
would kill
Myself,
yourself
and
like-
Irene might be.
Yeah,
better
you guys
of all-
go?
Even
Yeah.
I love
Alright.
Liar Liar. I do
Alright.
love Liar
Yeah.
Liar, but Me, Myself, and Irene is a pretty fucking perfect.
That's a
movie.
great one.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you
Excellent.
looking at, punk? That's the little kid.
Speaking of perfect, Groundhog's Day. I've seen plenty of bits and pieces. I don't think I've ever finished it. So
I've seen it a
I
billion
assume
times.
That's
It's
I
a
assume
good
that's
movie.
approved.
Comfort movie.
And yeah, I've been watching so many movies. I haven't really done a lot of Bill Murray outside of like Ghostbusters. I really need to watch some What About Bob? All right,
Yes.
Lethal Weapon 3, mostly just because I desperately need to remember to keep watching the Lethal Weapons because I freaking love them more than the Die Hard franchise
Riggs
personally.
gets his little bit of happiness in that movie.
Ooh, excellent. Wait, oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was on a loop. Just like the irony was in my head when I said it. Yeah, I've seen Groundhog Days about as much as he's lived through it.
Yeah. Did you know Mortal Kombat with the C, bro? Mortal Kombat
Finish
with the
him.
C was based on a religious prayer. It's based on a Finnish.
How dare you?
That was a
I ruined your joke by complaining about the C.
yeah. You just got dad jokes.
Yeah.
Report that. Man. Oh damn!
Thank you,
it's on.
Sebrew. I
I
approve.
can't. There's nothing I can do. Well, hey, if the chosen one's happy, I'm happy.
Yeah,
All right.
but because they lead it, but there's still some violence in it, and I don't know, it's still good.
I was told that it still held up by at 3.
I still think it
Okay.
holds up.
I think 3 was where it started to fall off.
It started to fall off, but it was still fun.
But like
Yeah,
it falls
still
down to
fun movie,
what,
still
like an
fun.
8 out of 10?
Just still
Well,
one-
that's Joe
yeah.
Pesci was in a lot of it in number 3, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
which
Joe
yeah.
Pesci, so
I don't
Yeah.
hate. Yeah.
But it kind of takes it away a little bit.
and then the fourth one, I think the fourth one fucking is super holds up now. It was just watching.
Yeah.
it.
Wait, what the?
I
Was
haven't
the-
watched it
Jet
for
Li.
a long time.
Yeah.
Was the
Bro.
third one when they were talking about the drive-through?
No, the drive-through is the second one. The third
the
one
second one? Okay.
is a different. I forgot what he
Yeah.
was
It's a
starting to
different
rant
rant.
about.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one is the cell phones, and it has Chris Rock. You make a call. I never
Oh,
made
yeah,
a mistake
Chris
on my
Rock.
mama's phone.
Fuck,
Da-da-da-da-da,
yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Four. I messed
Four's
up, man.
got its
Start again.
moments.
You it all.
Four's got its moments.
It's good 4 movies. I'm telling you.
All right. And well, if Lethal Weapon at 3 gets picked, Lethal Weapon 4 will be next on the list. 13th Floor. I don't even remember which one that is. What even is that?
John,
It's the one where they make a virtual reality. It's the 1999, and they make a virtual reality. It's 1950s, but when you die in the reality, you get switched with the 1999 version of it, and it's a simulation. In the light of recent events,
Isekai.
it seems fun. Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of
100%.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Because
14
Matrix
Room
came out, and
13
so it got
with- No.
swallowed
Is that the one
basically
with
for in
John
the
Cusack?
fray.
Is that the one with
What
John
did
Cusack?
I should just look
That's
it
not
up.
the one. Does that Room
13th
13?
floor is the bad guy from The Long Kiss Goodnight, who I've never seen him in anything else. Is like the main star. Good.
1990. Oh wow, yeah. This was not at all anything I had in mind. The 13th Floor, hour and 40 minutes. You love to see that. And I'll say also, this is followed by Johnny Mnemonic that you guys will not shut up about me needing to watch, and I do actually want to watch.
Oh,
as
I've
well.
never seen. I've never.
Dude,
seen
this is super pressing. Like, probably would be an Outer Limits episode. Well, it had David Palmer in it. Sorry.
Is that Vincent D'Onofrio?
D'Onofrio's in
The
it?
dude
Yeah.
who plays the president.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen this.
Oh, wow.
I have not.
Color me intrigued. All right, well, we're keeping it on the list then.
Yep.
And then Johnny Mnemonic. You guys got any thoughts on that? Because everyone keeps telling me I need to watch that.
It's been so long since I've seen
Yeah.
it. I don't even know.
I've watched
Oh.
Dana Meyer
I
in it.
remember the name, but I don't know if I've seen the movie.
Keanu Reeves goes into cyberspace with really janky CG.
No, he's a
Right?
courier that he has vast portions of his brain empty, and he's got a whole like they want it because it's like the MacGuffin, and so he's being chased. There's like triad gangs. It's where that nanowire from Cyberpunk comes from. Dina Meyer's in it. She's hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny Mnemonic is back on the list. You got me at Dina Meyer. Johnny Mnemonic. For the
Dina
panel,
Meyer.
for 5 dicks from Matthew. For the panel, did Tony get shot at the end of The Sopranos? Haven't seen it. Should I put season 1 on my list? Because I'm going through season 1 of The Greats.
If you start season 1, you're going to watch the entire thing.
Yeah.
There's
Is that true?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sopranos season 1 going on the list. I
mean-
got a while though.
They've confirmed that it just going black at the end is
yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
So he
Remember
dies.
how
You guys gonna spoil
controversial
the
that
ending for
was?
me? I don't want to watch it anymore.
Well, the ending was very, very controversial to where everybody was
It was.
talking
Yeah,
about
no,
it
he's
because
dead,
they
so-
thought there was something wrong with their TV or the channel or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so-
left it open-ended intentionally with what happened, and it was left for everybody to speculate. And I
As
love
front-
whenever a show or a movie leaves you to
Yep.
speculate.
I agree.
I keep getting told Adventures in Babysitting. That and like something my grandma.
Oh my
Oh, Elizabeth Shue. Ooh.
I forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
80 gigs. Can you imagine? Johnny had 80 gigs. I got a fucking thing right here. They're gonna load a terabyte. That's funny though.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna follow that all up with How to Train Your Dragon. I originally had taken it on and off, but Badger keeps talking about how good of a movie it is.
It's a great
So
movie.
I keep going back and forth. Okay, I'll stay on. Another one Badger enjoyed, I believe, was Romancing the Stone. That's what Michael Douglas.
Oh
right?
my God.
Catholic,
That's a really good movie.
You know
I
what,
have not
Badger?
seen
I
that
think you would love
Fingers
hanging out
crossed.
with my mom because she watches all the movies you watch.
I would love to hang out with Mom.
like
and Boy
you, like
with
yeah,
goofiness.
yeah. Like Jesus Christ.
What,
Romancing
what,
the Stone.
what is wrong with these movies?
Romancing the Stone is great. What are you talking about?
ABF and
With
I and Mom all hang out
Kathleen
with cookies and
Turner.
shit. She did
Kathleen
not
Turner.
sound like that at the time, Gucci.
Kiss
all
me,
right? Don't-
Michael.
You're
Michael,
besmirching
give me-
the hotness that she had at the time. That now she
Make
sounds
love to
just
me,
like a man.
Michael. Michael, make love to me.
So is it
doesn't sound like
is it like an adventure story, but like
Yeah,
a
it's
romance
good.
novel?
It's a good. It's a good. No,
version?
it's a good movie.
Long story short, she's a novelist, and her sister ends up getting, and she keeps writing about these men that, the romance novels, these men that'll take her away. Her sister gets kidnapped, and she
RedTube.
goes to like help like free her, and ends up coming across Michael Douglas, who's basically like every man she's ever written about, and it's a will they, won't they?
It's-
He's a
oh my God,
masculine,
that's
full
ba-
T man.
That's
Danny
Argyle.
DeVito.
You guys
Yes.
you just explained
Oh, so they ripped-
Argyle.
Well, yeah,
Ripped
no,
off
they
Argyle.
they probably had that in their heads as they're writing it, but they're so terrible at writing they couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, great chemistry. Michael Douglas, dude, I'd never pictured him as a leading man like that, even though I'd seen him in like Streets of San Francisco as a kid. He's really good.
So I personally hate romance stories. Like that was the one problem I had with the movie The Fall Guy, was the romance subplot. Like it knocked it down a couple of points for me. Like I don't like that mushy bullshit. I just can't.
I like Hayden.
The fucking YouTuber.
Can we have him here all the time?
No.
Like, yes.
What's your thoughts on
No.
musicals, Hayden?
I hate musicals.
Oh, he's a keeper.
So there's
yes.
one of
Just
them
pick him up and
that I
bring him.
actually like. There's one musical that I
Here,
like.
Come here,
All right,
you.
he's on probationary status currently. Yes, Hayden?
What's more with feeling from Buffy?
I like Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Okay, I had to sit through that. I saw that in theaters because
I liked the murder in it. Like, yeah, the romance was there, but also he was cutting throats of people who wronged him. Like,
the theatrical like singiness of it was less
The Mummy.
cringe than other musicals. I will say.
Mummy did the romance right. You're telling me you didn't want Rick O'Connell and Evie to get together in the Mummy, sweet Rachel Weisz and
No.
and George of the
No.
Jungle?
I didn't
No?
care.
No.
You know what? First of all, Hayden,
I wanted to see
believe
what was
you.
happening.
Gooch, you're one big tit. I know you like romance. You can fucking lie to all this, but you're one big heart. I know it.
What big tit?
Yeah.
He's a boob.
Yeah.
Should Basic Instinct be on the list? I believe
Yes.
I just used the ending. That's what Michael Douglas has the crazy.
Even if
Okay.
you take away all the fun sex and nudity, it's a fucking good movie, and it's got good acting.
Yeah.
Did you know? I believe that's the one because I included it in the Rambo video because they actually changed the ending of it, and everyone was mad. Yeah, because they I forget they had him killed or whatever.
Was he dying
The
at the end
audience
of the book?
The audience was so unhappy that they actually changed the ending, similar to how First Blood Rambo.
Oh, that's like
They
Defiant.
were so mad
too.
at the ending they changed
They
it.
didn't do the ending of the Defiant series because it's not a happy one.
Wait, on Sci-Fi?
No,
that's
the
Defiance.
The 1, 2, 3. There's another one that they did not do.
I see.
Imagine, was it Hot Shots that did the parody scene of Basic Instinct? Remember? You know what I'm talking about? There was like a beaver sitting in the chair.
Wait, no, Basic
What are you talking
one?
about? I can't remember what
Wait,
movie.
no, which one is that?
No,
That's
that was
Basic
Naked Gun.
Instinct.
That was Naked Gun, wasn't it?
Oh, what am I thinking of? Fuck.
Was that,
No, the crossing the leg. That was Basic Instinct.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the. There's another name with this. I think. Fuck, never mind. I don't care. Actually, I'm probably.
Do the leg cross again, Erwin.
Interview with the vampire.
The original, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, there's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You-
gee.
it's
Should
very
be on there?
California straight. You might get a little uncomfortable.
Excellent.
Well, stats a
Coneheads.
little fluid. Phrasing.
I can't even remember much about Coneheads. Like I've watched it so long ago. I don't even remember
Same.
the fucking
I
plot.
love it. It's an immigrant
Same.
story, though.
Yeah, I do like that. I like Coneheads.
I remember liking it, but like I said, I can't remember anything about the
He
story.
gets
or the
paid
plot.
under the table to like fix things, and like Sinbad is his employee. He's like, "You don't have a social security card."
Like
Oh,
to this
so good,
day,
though.
if I see a bunch of eggplants at the grocery store, I'm like, ah.
Yeah. What have you done? You have marked your orifices. It's pretty funny. I don't know.
That'll be
I know-
growth deck.
I know you'll approve of this. Speed, and that's because I wanted Dennis Hopper, bad guy. Is that his name, right?
Dennis
Yeah.
fucking Hopper. Yep.
There's a lot of one-liners in it too.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Speed is full of one-liners.
Yeah, it's. I know I saw it when I was like 9 or something, but God, it's been so long that it doesn't
So
even
good.
count.
Again, that's
Communion.
also, even though we had Point Break and shit, Speed is the one that got Keanu like, okay, we won't fucking just call him like Bill and Ted and shit. Like he could do action movies.
Yo, Space Rebel. All right. National Treasure. Do I remember?
Dude,
I've never
Yeah.
seen National Treasure.
you
Yeah,
have to
it's-
see it.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
really good movie. It's like
All right.
they have like some. So National Treasure has some elements from the book
I'll
The
look
Da
into this.
Vinci Code. Like it's
Pretty
all
much.
about like solving puzzles and it's actually
Which I like. Yeah, and like conspiracy and stuff and secret
Yeah,
like
there's-
history.
There's definitely like secret history and conspiracy theories and stuff
yeah.
mixed.
You'll
you'll
love that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, people love that movie so much they tried making a TV show of it on Disney Plus that failed horribly. So
There's so many good lines. Yeah. Poor people are crazy, Jack. I'm eccentric. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's literally
Yeah. No, you'll
That's
love it.
literally my thing. So, are we talking about the
Dan Aykroyd.
middle? Are we talking about the middle?
think-
Because
I think they were talking about the middle. I hope that's who Chris Farley ends up dating.
I would not say no. I maybe wouldn't tell all my friends about it.
They had to be careful with the cone and the headboard.
Yeah, I probably
What's
have a
a-
hat. That would
what's a
work.
conehead and a moped have in common?
I was a fat kid, so I always liked the breakfast scene where she makes him all the food, and he just like his jaw opens up. He's just eating all the waffles and pancakes. Smorgasbord scenes are always
I'll
fun.
say, Moxie already took care of me. I literally have a hat ready for my conehead girlfriend. So,
Be ready for you.
all right. So after Coneheads and Speed, we're about towards the National Treasure. Ferris Bueller. Yeah, I know it should be on there. Untouchables, you guys forced me to put on there, and then 13 Ghosts. And I owe you guys some spins at this point. We're already up there. there.
What are you prepared to do?
No, is it going to be National Treasure? Is it really going to be
National
National Treasure? No, it's so
Yes.
close. Oh my God, it was
Nice.
National Treasure. That was literally on the fucking edge.
That's like a movie that I wouldn't mind rewatching like 100 more times before I die.
Wow.
Excellent.
Put that on the poster.
All right, big money, no whammies. I'd like to buy a Val. All right. What am I hoping for? I'm hoping for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Same
No, I'm sorry. No,
Same
that's
spot.
I'm
I feel
sorry.
like
I
that
am.
was- I don't know.
Yeah, I'm calling
I
that.
think it's
I've
on
had-
unlevel ground right now.
Shuffle. Hit that shuffle button.
No, I actually have genuinely had that problem with this website. I've noticed before. So let's give it another fresher spin. All right.
Okay.
And by that I mean we're gonna spin
That's
until I
the
hit
goal.
Mortal Kombat. Silence of the Lambs
Oh.
or Green Mile. Either one is good.
Sounds
Oh, silence. That was close. Hello, Clarice. Actually, that sounds good. I am actually really down with that. Silence
of the Lambs is a great movie.
All right, now I will actually give panel and chat the choice on this one. Next up, I was going to have to watch The Electric State. F&T really did not seem to particularly enjoy it, but it wasn't abysmally the worst thing ever. So, should I watch Electric State or should we get another spin?
I walked in on Papa Badger watching it, and I watched a few like seconds of it, and then asked him what he thought. And there's other things you should be watching.
Yeah, that's kind of how. But I didn't watch any of it. But from what I've heard, that wheel is full of better choices than the Electric State.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be like a torture option there in the middle for everyone. But how about we do another spin? And then we will also do another Micro Jackson if you want to pull that back up, Hayden, because I think chat's earned a Micro Jackson.
I'll get it pulled back up.
All right, another spin. And then the next goal we hit is 400. And there is a ceramic Grogu at the bookstore I want to that you can paint. And I want to buy them and I want to paint them blue. Yes.
Coneheads.
Yes. And it still landed right in that same fucking spot, even though I kept refreshing it. Do you not accept that, Badger?
No, Coneheads is fine.
Okay.
Even though it's in the same, isn't it? Does it just stay there? That's the spot, right?
Yeah, here I can. Let's see. Can we do a randomize? Randomize.
I'm telling
Shuffle.
you, it's like having
There we
an
go.
uneven pool table.
Yeah.
It's just all the balls are
All right.
going to the same corner.
Here we go.
You never want all your balls in the same corner.
I'm throwing Coneheads on there anyways. Let's see.
Do it.
And since I'm not being tortured and I'm watching good stuff, we can do an extra one. Groundhog's Day?
I think it's just Groundhog Day, by the way. I don't think
Groundhog
it's
Day,
plural.
Groundhog Day.
Wait, really? It's called Groundhog Day? Like
Yeah,
the
there's
holiday?
only one. There's only one groundhog. Yeah,
It's only Puxatani Phil. Or is that his name?
I think so. Can't remember.
No!
Yeah, there's one
You're
groundhog.
gaslighting me. I don't believe you. No, Groundhog.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm
Groundhog Day. There's no S. I looked it
Yeah.
up. Groundhog Day.
See,
Film.
something was like wrong in my head every time you said Groundhog's Day. I was like, wait, what? No,
Next,
it's
you're gonna tell
Groundhog
me
Day.
like it's called Kroger and Meyer, not Kroger's and Myers.
I feel like Groundhog's Day would be similar to like Gremlins, but with groundhogs.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's only
Groundhog
one
Day.
Puxatani Phil at a time. Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
it's a fucking immortal groundhog.
What sort of
Never
rich,
died,
like
I
dark?
know what you're talking about.
Might
Does it
be
do, like,
one of
dark
his
rituals,
best
or-
films, if not his best fucking films. I know there's plenty of other things that Bill Murray has done.
Uh-huh.
He's done some great things, but holy shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty National Treasure. I got Nicolas Cage, got some Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs, right? Anthony Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
Coneheads 2, which is Dan Aykroyd, or who's the Conehead?
Which one? Coneheads?
It's one of those guys, right?
Dan Aykroyd,
Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, and that's a Bill Murray Groundhog Day. That's
Very
pretty good.
SNL-ish.
Groundhog Day sounds so fucking weird. I have been calling it Groundhog's Day because when I say Groundhog Day, that does not sound right to my mouth or my ears. Son of a. I'm talking to Trump or Elon about this. We're getting an executive order on this.
That's
Right.
like
It's good too.
that's like arguing
I
about
see
like
some Caddyshack.
a
I don't think I've
verse
seen
and
it all the
a.
way through. though.
Caddyshack's great.
All right, well, we'll keep
Caddyshack
the
is
wheel
great.
up, and we'll probably do some more spins here shortly. All right. Let's see. Yeah, what are we at? Like 313. How do we actually have to talk about things? Sadly, yeah. All right. Yeah, we're at 308.
I do
We're
have
92
Micro
away.
Jackson pulled up.
Oh yes, please God, yes. Micro Jackson S. And then we get to try to make Bushkin in here with a fiver, doing his part to make me watch Rachel Zegler. Thank you, Bush. Guy asks girl what she does. I'm a pirate. Like you rob ships? No, a pirate. I fry a prane.
That's good.
Thank you, Boosh. Well done. Don't time him out.
Peak civilization.
Oh. I love it. Chat, for those of you who might have missed the beginning, Hayden might have gone and enjoyed some highbrow culture last night at some midget wrestling, and that was the halftime show of Micro Jackson. Oh, God, so cultured. All right. Gooch, come back, Gooch. We're trying to make you sad.
I'm here.
Gooch. Okay. Okay.
All I know is Coliseum battles will be returning when I am a benevolent dictator, and we will have midgets versus tigers.
Yes, let's go.
They'll be armored. They'll be armored midgets, and they'll have spears. There might be armored tigers too. I don't know, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Liger for final boss. So
they'll be kittens, but they'll look like tigers because
they'll be big. Cost saving.
Like ocelots or something. All right, so I'd read Tokyo Ghost and I enjoyed them, but I kept getting woke vibes. But Gooch informed me that the author, Reminder, is actually pretty talented.
He is. He's a good writer.
And the artist is Sean Murphy, who I really enjoy, who goes between somewhat sanity and then also telling getting called out by Mags Visaggio for love bombing him / her. So like he also likes to play with fire with the wokeness. So this is like we used to have default liberals. People were pro-freedom and anti-government and anti-corporation, and then they all went like full commie. So some of them are like Bill Maher's, where they're stuck, where it's like some things they say are sane, but then others not so much. And so Reminder here is talking about, he did an Instagram post, creator owned or died. Comics are better when they are owned by the people who make them. Heartless, profit-driven corporations do not love you. Allowing them to control the blood of your labor is a short-term game that leaves you with nothing in the end. Blood of your labor. It is better to play great music to an intimate audience than to feed bullshit to an auditorium. I'm dedicated to make great comics owned by the people who create them. I will die on this hill. And then he plugs some of his stuff. All right, so that's all good. I like that. But it's similar to when Anthony Mackie says a bunch of stuff about how masculinity's been destroyed, but then he doesn't do the math and explain who and how it was destroyed or things like that. So this is also Reminder in May 2020. If you still support this president, it's okay if you unfollow me and stop supporting my work. I'd prefer it. And then, so like, I'd wondered, am I being too sensitive? Buttons, one click.
You've always been so positive. You're always so kind. Always so supportive.
I don't want to be a horrible, evil reactionary who calls everything woke, but I kept getting like woke vibes, and it was enough to throw me off and like ruin things a bit. And then I see this, and I'm like, oh, okay. I was right, but they're good writers and good artists, but then they let that wokeness slip in, and then it ruins it with that little bit. They just slip a little and let wokeness in. Hey,
so that's one of the things is we have to keep in mind that the creatives, the people who have always made art and done things, they have always been left leaning. So you are going to have some of them that haven't fully noticed what's happened in culture, and they're still going to lean toward that side, and they're going to try to push things that way, even if they're doing it unintentionally. I step away from a lot of that.
Public service announcement. It appears as if ABF has broken Gifty.
Everyone has AIDS. My grandma and my dog go blue.
Did they not all go through?
Wow.
Well, Rossi's didn't go to anyone. So yours.
Well, now that makes me wonder if mine actually went through because no one was counting.
No, well, a bunch of yours was going through.
Okay.
So yeah, it seems like if some go, then it's usually.
I'd say at least
cool,
half of yours went through.
Yeah.
Like, at the very least, because.
But my thought was, when you did that, my thought was like, I'm probably getting close to my cap. I should probably have someone count that. But I was like, nah, we'll see a gifty and it won't go to someone if that happens. So yes, and I would love to watch me some Rachel Zegler West Side Story. And if you guys want me to watch some Rachel Zegler, it'll have to be through Super Chat form. Love you guys so much.
Peace
All right.
and love.
All right.
Yeah, again, I just want to say I think even a little bit of woke being put into something is bad. That's why my review of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was I love the game. I love the story. The gay option should not have even been an option in the game because the character was canonically straight and a womanizer who they made gay. You can't be putting that stuff in, and that stuff doesn't deserve support.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Why do you hate
I
gay
understand.
people? What if I'm a gay RPG player and I want the option to fuck?
No. He was so Hans Capon was canonically a womanizer, and they made him gay.
I know, and if you take the gay decision, you're playing the non-canon version of the storyline, but it's still an option. What do you got against buggery, huh?
No, I don't need it.
You don't need it, but maybe Benny in the chat wants to get his 1400s fuck on. All right, I don't care. Doesn't hurt me as long as you point out that you're playing the non-canon version of the story.
And people in the guards harass
and
you for
everyone reacts like you're fucking
and tries to
affronting
kill
God.
you.
and
But
all
if you
the thing,
give
and you have
these
to keep it a
people an
secret
inch,
within
they'll
the
try
context.
to take a mile. That's the problem. If we
My-
can scale it back to where they won't just try to take over everything again, if they get a little bit of ground, then okay, fine. But that's not
Sure.
where we're at right now.
The point is that we had it for a long time until we let them take over.
Yeah, right.
ABF, you still remember your point?
Oh, I was gonna say, I hope that the devs actually, go back like after a certain amount of time to see all the choices that were, chosen, and I would
Put out
think
the
that
thing.
those choices are probably on the lower rung of, being, picked. And
Jousting deals.
is it worth the 1.4% of players choosing that, to put all that work into it or not? You know what I
Right.
mean?
If what the dude said, even though he's a community manager, who's like the reason it wasn't in the first time is they didn't have the money. They just did like okay, that's fine. But yeah, let's see if it was worth all the extra time and coding and fucking, because I guarantee you Dragon Age wanted before fuck Veilguard. But originally, yeah, a lot of people chose to fuck Zevran and her threesome or did all the fun things behind the scenes. But it was all written well and by people that actually liked the shit, and it all made sense. And yeah, I know what you're saying, Hayden.
Yeah.
Gooch. Imperial by Jonathan Hickman. We got a new 4-issue limited series coming this June before several Marvel Cosmic books. This is my Cosmic Marvel shelf. I really love it. Jim Starlin is a genius. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
This has me really worried. Any thoughts, Scooches?
Fuck Jonathan Hickman.
I thought that might be your stance on that because I believe I'd heard you say that before.
I intentionally didn't bring this up last night because I didn't want to
So-
ruin it for Erwin. But like, remember the concept art where they're like, it's not our
Yes.
concept art,
Yeah.
even though
This
Yeah.
looks exactly like it.
exactly like the concept fucking art.
Yeah.
And they're leaning to a bunch more Marvel Cosmic books, and they're also doing the whole like Doom, like taking everything over, One World Under Doom stuff. Rossi,
Robert Downey Jr. is writing the backstory, costume designing himself, of course, because Doom doesn't have a background story he needs.
Rossi, you're saying I can't abuse Grogu in front of the small child? I can't.
You've always been so positive. You're always so kind. Always so supportive.
Ross.
No, you're still holding on. Let go.
You're lucky Uncle Rossi's here. But as soon as he leaves,
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Butterfingers.
This little fudger genuinely steals the show, and the Rambo video out right after this stream. We're going to go an hour and a half, and then it is premiering, so that way you guys can tell me how stupid I am in chat.
It's so cruel. I love it.
I do it just for you.
All right, and then oh yes, did we fully read it? So sorry, Aaron, I had to watch my niece unexpectedly. I hope you have an awesome 200th. Yours is not 6-year-old related. No, I act like a 6-year-old though. Plus, she loves Grogu. No Grogu violence.
That's so funny.
2-minute countdown. Okay. All right, we're at 323 basically. Yeah, we are quarter of the way to the next goal of me buying a ceramic Grogu, painting him, loving him, and then on stream smashing his head in with a hammer. All right, so
Wow. How Mossad of you.
I'm not gonna strap a pager to. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I will strap a pager to him now.
There might be somebody on the stream who has the materials you would need to get that going.
I swear, ABF, these super chat goals aren't meant to like force this out of you. I swear to God. But man, I can't believe I have to watch West Side Story now. It's a win-win for everyone, right? We're also doing my Tu Wong Fu review shortly.
What was Michael Jackson's favorite pasta? Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. No, say it. Will you say it for us, ABF?
Yee.
No, spaghetti. How does it sound together all together?
Spaghetti.
You're welcome, Isaac. Shank you, ABF. I appreciate you so much. God, that's another spin for sure. Let me do the math. There are goals past the 500. I thought I was stupid for adding them.
I'm hungry.
Oops. No, wait, hold on. Oh, no, hold on. No, sorry. I shuffled. I forgot to shuffle. I forgot to shuffle. Yeah, because it literally just landed on like cone heads again.
It counts, Mascazoro. All right.
Wait, does it? Does it? All right, we'll count it.
But
no, hey, for you, hey, it's your 200th as well. We'll throw Mascazoro on there for Badger. All right, sorry. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. There we go. All right, big money, no whammies. All right. And then I have to buy ceramic Grogu. There was only one left. Hopefully someone hasn't bought it. Johnny, wait, did it literally? Can it get anything? Wait, I don't understand.
Mnemonic.
I don't. Oh, yeah, like a pneumatic. I had it spelled correctly the first time, and then I deleted it, and so I added it on very quickly without thinking about the spelling very hard.
Watch, that one actually exists, but it's like a porno.
Johnny Pneumatic.
Johnny Pneumonia.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, there's an E in there. Pneumonia.
You should have outbreak. You should have outbreak on there as well.
What do you? No, it's a silent P, not a silent M. That's so stupid, Russ. Come on, you know that. I'm all worked up now. All right, so West Side Story's on there. West Side. Okay, and then we are like 24 away to chat's choice. So chat, you can decide to just have me spin some more. Wait, what even happened? Did we land on anything? I forget. What's that? Well, I know. I'm broken.
I don't know what movie we landed on, but
was it Johnny Mnemonic? American Gangster? Is that acceptable?
That's a good one.
Okay. Okay. There we go. That's like 8 now. When I was trying to add only 2 or 3. American Gangster. All right, my buddy would be happy. He's been wanting to see that. And I need more Denzel in my life. As I said, I might have moratoriums, but I also, along with my moratorium, demand more strong black men in entertainment. And Denzel, give me more Denzels, please.
Have you seen Man on Fire?
Ooh, that's a good
Man
one.
on Fire's
good.
Holy shit.
I would just like to point out
Mnemonic.
Minam, or whatever the fuck. Johnny, it's not, whatever. There you go. See how it's spelled.
Johnny Mnemonic?
Mnemonic.
I always hear it as mnemonic, but it's supposed actually should be mnemonic.
Mnemonic. He's a courier. It's in his brain.
Yeah. You have Johnny Mnemonic, who's friends with Johnny Chlamydia.
I thought Folie à Deux was a terrible title.
I forgot. Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, Lundgren. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are making something, please make it easy to spell for the masses.
1995.
Otherwise, they will never find it.
Or you could go the entertainment route like Erwin here did.
I forgot. Yes. Brazil. You guys all have to watch Brazil now. And next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday we will discuss Brazil. Anyone who wants to watch it. It's phenomenal. If you have not seen, there's so rarely do I tell people like you have to watch something. Like, please, like what is wrong? It's a diamond in the rough. This thing's barely in the rough. It's Terry Gilliam. I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it up. I said it.
That came out after I think Time Bandits, because he did. I want to say he did Time Bandits as well, and Yellowbeard, Terry Gilliam.
A bureaucrat in a dystopic society becomes an enemy of the state as he pursues the woman of his dreams. It's incredible. It's, yeah, dystopian bureaucracy at its best. And there's just so much extra. There's great characters and story, and you get some comedy in there. And there's just so much, like, there's set design and costumes and stuff. And then it's Terry Gilliam, so a lot of interesting shots and framing and whatnot. And then lots of just weird as well. And it's so good. Yeah, like, I don't even remember the baby face thing. I mostly remember this. This is that part sticks with basically everyone. Her getting her face all stretched out. Brazil. If I have to watch Rachel Zegler's West Side Story, you all have to watch Brazil. All right.
I'll check it out. I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, oh, everyone tells me to watch it, so I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, Robert didn't.
I hate that.
Okay. Ryan Kinnell feels attacked, but all right.
Well, hey, I understand. That's why I normally don't try to like force anything. But yeah, it's like 1985. It's been a while, so it's
even Jay was saying that I think yesterday about Interstellar. He's like, everyone's telling me to watch it, so I'm not gonna watch it. It just makes me not want to watch it. It's like, well, you haven't seen Interstellar? Well, congratulations, you just lost because that's a great movie.
Yeah,
so
it's fantastic.
You guys don't have to watch it, but if you would like to be part of the discussion next Saturday when we review it, chat, please consider watching it. And it's incredibly good. It's so weird. I love it. All right, Guccimus. They're trying to make Nova a thing. And this is the last bit of Imperial. It looks fine. He's straight white male. I like that. But then this top right part right here. Hayden, ABF, tell me, never let a crisis go to waste. Who said that?
That was
Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah. That was
former Obama advisor and mayor of Chicago. Never let a crisis go to waste. Was very interesting to see that pop up there.
This is their push because there's that Nova series that they've been flirting with forever. So now they're going to push this.
Yeah.
Like, this is,
Yes, and then so they got the Nova in there, and then they've got the concept art that looks just like the concept art we saw for like some Secret War stuff, and it's like, I can't help but think maybe this is where they are going. I also can tell
Miss Marvel with the X-Men stuff, and
so this is female Loki, I assume. What is this? Anyone have any guesses? What this is?
Erwin Churchill said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." This is, by the way, great power comes responsibility. I forgot what I was watching. That was Voltaire. I didn't realize that. I always thought that was Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben was quoting Voltaire. With great power comes great responsibility. I hate shit like that. So yeah, Churchill said that.
You didn't know that? I knew that.
Quoting.
I knew that.
That's what all us I was asking the conservatives if they remember the quote because it's the infamous one from him.
Very tricky, Gucciamis. But also, he's right. Never let a good crisis go to waste. It can get people amplified up, but it sounds super fucking cold when you say it like that. But also, facts. Never let it go to waste.
That quote is all about like, how do you seize power? How do you take advantage of a situation? Anytime people are in crisis and panic, if you move, you are going to gain ground.
Yeah. It reminds me of why we have the Patriot Act.
Yes, exactly. I know these names. No. This one is Bloodline. Gooch, the Bloodline series, that's like vampire, right? So this is Black Vampire. This is if we had gotten the Blade movie with Mahershala Ali, this would have probably been the actual main character, I'm guessing. And then Escapade with the blue hair, and she's got the gloves, so you know she's good at tech. Are you excited, Gooch?
Why are you gay?
Yes, thank you for that transition. Submissions for the DC Pride 2025 letters column are officially open. UGCA guys, you love Discord. Please, you guys need to troll these people. Please. Share with us how the legacy of DC Stories has impacted or reflected your queer identity, journey, or experience. And your submission could be featured in the 2025 DC Pride special. And they even make sure they say not everyone's going to get put in, but everyone, they have to read them all. So I'm just saying, Isaac, if you're hanging out in Discord, not doing anything, I think DC would love to hear about how the queer superheroes have influenced your life. That's all I'm saying. And Gooch, you better be there. You better. Gooch?
Nope.
Gooch?
He's got poop. Sorry.
Because I already wanted to make him sad, and then I actually discovered the DC Pride 2025 page, and then by the end of it, I was sad. I almost don't even want to like show you guys, but also you have to look. You have an option. All right, so
Oh no, he's appeared.
Yeah, this guy already, his comic already failed, right? The gay Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's the OG original Green Lantern as well. Badger, I need your help. What's this moratorium's name?
Green Lantern Moratorium. That's brand new, and I don't actually know.
Holy, you don't even know her name. All right,
No,
so her, and then there's some spunky little black girl with the poofiest hair I've ever seen that pops up on a Green Lantern cover, and those two combined are actually big inspirations for why I called for moratorium, because I see them on the cover and I go, I have zero interest in this whatsoever. Now, let's keep scrolling to more things we have zero interest in. All right, so not gay. Hey, you have gay characters and managed to not make it super gay? Awesome. Gooch, you better get here. I'm bringing it back up. All right. DC Pride 20. This one probably made me the angriest. DC Pride 2025. We got Robin's dating do's and don'ts. Look how like fabulous he is. What is a badger? Do you know what this thing is?
A moratorium.
It's not even just the side of the head shaved, like it goes up and like to the back side. Like
I see Tim Drake, who is a straight. I see gender swapped question. Renee Montoya for sure.
Batgirl's transferring with the bat because what's in their wardrobe? Oh, Batwoman rather. Yeah. Do you think that's what it is? That's my only guess.
Maybe. I really actually don't recognize. It's horrible.
I know. Well, I don't know who else it could be. And then which Amazon tribe are you? Take the quiz
Nubia.
with
That's
Queen
Nubia.
Nubia.
Yeah.
Jesus. How about we get an Amazonian named Queen Caucasia? I would love to see that. I will say Montoya, as much as I'm not liking this.
Montoya got that cake. She got Montoya. Latina.
She got that Latino booty. I'll give her that much.
Oh, dude, the Midnighter kissing up on Apollo.
Thank God they brought up girl bossing and STEM.
Yes, girl bossing and STEM. I said it earlier. Wow. No one believed me. It's real. Girl bossing and STEM. Wow. Midnight and Apollo's self-care corner. We kept talking about how James Gunn was going to do The Authority, and you guys probably kept hearing about, oh, there's a gay Batman and Superman in it. Well, if you haven't seen him, you've seen him now. Also, Ask Therapist with Dr. Quinzel. Yeah, let's have all the gay and trans people get therapy from Harley Quinn.
The mentally ill, like crazy person should be your therapist. Yeah.
Sounds about right. I'm genuinely so mad that Gooch isn't here right now. All right, so we get left side, actual good art, and they're not gaying it up. Okay, I can actually live with this. And then we look at this. So there's no way we're getting it, but allegedly we're going to get a Themyscira show. This right here is what I kept imagining in my mind for a Themyscira show.
What the fuck is she wearing?
Which one? Black girl?
Yes. Yeah, really, is the dress is what I was in the blue and I see the Pride band, but...
And the combat heels, I love it. It's combat stilettos, excellent. This, oh my God, that just makes me mad. Now on the right though, so we'd already seen infamously done the gay pride parade already with Clark and his son or whatever.
By the way, I
Jonathan.
fucking hate it. Lois Lane has superpowers now, and everyone just has superpowers, and everyone is. I fucking hate it so much. Lois doesn't need to have superpowers.
So, this is Lois. This isn't like.
Yeah.
Supergirl? Oh my God.
No, that's Lois. Lois has had superpowers for a long time now because they could not allow her to continue to be just a normal human with a fucking...
The gay man with the rainbow fan is in an Aquaman like gay suit. I didn't even realize
he has a fanny pack on too. That adds up.
Yeah, for like the cod piece. Oh, sorry. I want to get a little bit bigger. Oh God, no, too far. Oh, too far. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Fanny pack. Let's see. Anything? Oh, trans flag.
There's a lot of trans flags.
There's a lot of trans colors in there.
Old interracial lesbian couple. Oh, with the like super updated trans pride flag. Oh, yeah, Batman, and he's got
that's trans inclusive POC flag.
Yeah, that's like getting into like classism and stuff too. Yeah, and then you got the absolute Batman logo here. Yeah. I did not even realize that was a Batman logo at first.
It's just a rectangle with little fucking spikies coming out of it.
And then what the hell is this thing at the top with this crazy cape thing going on?
Looks like Big Barda.
Big Barda? Who the hell is even that?
Mr. Miracle's woman.
I hate these people.
Yes, that's the correct response. All right, we're almost done until Gooch gets back, and then we are going to go through it all again. Wait, who's the dude on this? Who's this guy on the right?
Moratorium.
Yeah, Moratorium Supergirl. Who is this? Do you know who this one is?
No.
Apparently, when Krypton exploded, everybody fucking made it out. So, you know.
Yeah, and no one's special when everyone's special. Oh god,
Aqualad.
Selfies. Yeah. Oh well,
now,
you see,
John should be on there.
You see, he's got the female pose. Like this is normally what the position you would put a female like superhero on the cover in.
Oh, by the way, I saw this too. I should have gotten it, but it's from Invincible, and it's like his ass is all fat and like designed, and then it goes to Adam Eve, and she's just flat, and there's like little detail. It's like, yeah, I got to see Reacher bend over full fucking like back ass, but where's the other? We're only getting one skew here, and I don't like it.
Yep.
What if we all like got together in a photo booth and like took a picture? All right, it's over. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. All right, now we actually have some good, a little more Spider-Man Gajira.
No, crossovers are horrible. Remember someone who doesn't like
No,
cross?
bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know.
I
what you're
like
talking about.
crossovers myself. Hopefully this is done as well as that Justice League crossover with Godzilla.
Yeah, crossovers are fun as long as you don't try to make them, you know, permanent crossovers. And that's where the idea of like multiverse shit kind of started from, you know? And then they took it too far and tried to make it everything that is real and everything that is true. And just give me a crossover. Throw in the Ninja Turtles and Godzilla and Spider-Man. Fuck it.
Oh, you almost named one I own. Damn it. I can do Power Rangers versus Godzilla, or I can do Power Rangers versus Ninja Turtles.
I can do Power Rangers versus the Justice League.
Ninja Turtles Batman? I got two of those, and there's a third I don't own.
I'm all for it as long as it's like just a couple of issues, and then you know it's done. Leave it where it lies.
Gooch, I literally just.
No, I'm out.
Goddamn package thieves.
I'm out.
I heard everything.
You didn't get to see it though.
I know.
She's girl bossing in STEM, Gooch. She's girl bossing in STEM.
Yes, I know.
Okay, fine.
I had some technical difficulties.
You guys are here for some Batman Generation Joker. I love this. It's the White Knight series. The actual originals are so freaking good, and like they changed some things up, so like a Gooch might not necessarily like them or something, but the storytelling's really good. The character's really good. It focuses a lot on like Joker and Harley and stuff, but I actually really like the characters. So then they did a spin-off with just Harley. And instead of Sean Murphy writing it, it was the woman who was one of like the co-writers on the previous ones. And I'm like, okay. And I read it and I liked it. Harley and Poison Ivy were lesbians. Better than that, okay, whatever. Everyone's already doing it. Okay, whatever. It's just one little bit of wokeness. But as Hayden points out, you let a mouse eat one wokeness, he's gonna ask for another wokeness. And now I've got a bunch. So God bless it, man. I hate modern comics.
Is that how it works? Is that how it works?
So much. Yeah, so
you give a man the fingernail, he'll take the whole arm.
All right, so I'm gonna hide.
That's how it works.
The Robin. Okay, so the Red Hood doesn't look too terrible.
No,
Okay,
that's
well,
pretty
actually,
standard.
we're gonna need to go big for that. Yeah, I like the design.
I don't care for his.
Oh no!
Is that what is that, Gooch? Who
Oh.
is that? What is that?
That's
What is
Janiqua. That's Janiqua. She is.
No, actually, do you even know who she is? Like,
No,
what's that designed
no.
off of?
No.
Fat
That's-
Robin.
And it's just very briefly. They just popped in. That's like page 10 or so.
I don't read any of that shit anymore. It's awful.
I know, but I'm like, all the other ones are so good.
Oh,
and the spin-off that
very
should've been
phallic,
shit.
very phallic looking bike.
Actually, his
I thought you would notice that, Gooch.
yeah.
His motor is I actually really like the bat cycle. All right, so we got the ventriloquist, which is like the big guy with glasses, doesn't talk, and then he's got Scarface, the mobster. Yeah. Well, his daughter is black now.
As you do.
instead of having Scarface, it's also a black doll now, and
eyes are creepy.
Here's her cover. She gets to even feature on her own cover. This
As
is
you
the
do.
ventriloquist. I'm gonna go and pull up the I'm gonna pull up the ventriloquist real quick for those who don't know, because it's ridiculous. See ventriloquist. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? And it's his daughter. I don't understand. No, not open. Oh. All right. This is the ventriloquist. How does one make a black girl with poofy hair and big glasses out of this? I don't quite get it. But okay, it's just a one little thing. She gets her own little issue. All right, goes away fine. That's just a couple wokeness points. Like maybe I'm being too sensitive to it. Well, here's other Harley and Ivy. They're lesbians, of course, and they got to make a big deal about it. Here's not wokeness, but Gooch, I need you quick. Pretend it's not yellow. Pretend it's blue instead. Thoughts on the boxy Mr. Freeze? I kind of like the boxy.
I hate it.
Why does it look like Michael Caine? Not that one, but the one on the right sort of looks like Michael Caine.
Yeah, that one does look like Michael Caine.
I won't counted a mercenary.
And then this is Sean Murphy. Like his art is great. Like that, and it's decent. It's very kid-like, which is what annoys me of why it's so fucking woke. Okay, this one, Badger. This one might get you. All right, so we got a couple agents working for the FBI.
I was gonna say, is that Jon Stewart? Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes, Agent Jon Stewart. Who do you think this is?
Jessica Cruz.
See, that would make sense. What if I told you her name was Agent Prince?
What if I told you 6969, motherfucker? What does a perverted frog say?
I was wondering what does a perverted frog? Rub it? Oh my god. What does the frog say? Rub it. Rub it. ABF, you're doing the Lord's work out there. I believe that's another spin now. Unless chat wants to decide. Whatever. You guys want to see it spin, right? Actually, sorry. I'm going to do. No one saw it. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Unless it's one I like. It's not one I like. Shuffle, 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 and respin. Yeah. Congratulations to the Untouchables. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. And then while we're getting there, this is Wonder Woman. Oh, thank God.
Johnny Pneumatic.
Pneumatic. Okay.
Pneumatic.
Pneumatic.
That wheel is so like, what is fucking wrong with the wheel? I don't understand.
The pneumatic, he loves women that have pneumonia.
I'm writing it on my post-it note the way I spelled it.
Such a pneumatic.
Okay.
You have to watch the version spelled the way that you
I'm a pneumatic at heart.
I love you. I love you.
You might say.
I love you.
All right. Oh God, they're married. Yay. What's my last thing? Oh, I actually kind of like this. FBI Director Lex Luthor. Thoughts on?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Lex
Probably
Luthor.
very Edgar Hoover. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense for a villain. Like I'm okay with Lex Luthor being the head of the FBI.
But then
By the way-
Green Lantern and wait, oh, was that the State Farm people?
It's to heal everyone after the Sean Murphy shit. This is how easy it is.
Poison
This
Ivy
is
is a
bad-
cutie.
This is bad cosplay. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just how easy it is.
Yeah, we're
Like,
easy to
God,
please.
if you guys haven't seen that State Farm commercial yet,
Yeah.
do
Oh,
yourself
yeah.
a favor. Watch the extended version of it.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's more Batman than we've got.
It's pretty
in a long
fucking perfect.
time.
Yeah,
All right. So I really sad I have to replace that screen with Tu Wong Fu.
Oh, wow.
So this is one of my torture goals for my birthday, and I finally had to watch Tu Wong. Wait. Oh no! That's so funny. If it plays all the way through and it restarts, it starts playing a different.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
is that the right
what
one?
is this?
Oh wait, no, I think it is the right one. Wait,
Yeah.
did I not watch the extended cut? I don't remember this happening. Wesley Snipes starts off being a. Oh no, it's showing them in their
Showing
action
from
movies
that
first.
was the point.
Okay. Oh my
Look at all
God.
these action stars. Now they're gonna do this. It was a gimmick even then.
Yeah,
It's so much
Snipes
drag.
from this movie. Patrick Swayze from this movie.
Oh, wait, we need to go back here. All right, so they end up trapped in like small town Nebraska where, everyone's going to be super against all the drag queens or whatever. None of the townspeople, save for one woman, knows that these are men in drag. Wesley, not a single racist redneck realizes that Wesley Snipes is a man, and all the young hicks are hitting on him and stuff. And it's what?
Erwin, was it the gayest movie do you think that you've seen? The gayest?
Yes. Actually, yes. I'm going to say yes, 100%.
Gayer than the
yes.
birdcage?
Yes, I'm going to say gay. I cringed more. Well, okay, so I cringed more at this in the birdcage, but I cringed more at Amelia Perez, but that was less the gayness and more the singing at a lot of it as well. Because it was a hell of a lot gayer than Amelia Perez, but it also had a hell of a lot less musical numbers. Pina tu vagina, vagina tu penis. But,
Erwin,
birdcage.
did you watch Bros?
No, God. Oh,
Watch
no.
Bros.
I
Don't
just
give
had
me
to have the
ideas.
comparison. I had to have the
No.
comparison.
It's on the list.
That sounds like a
It's
stretch
on
goal
the
to me.
It's
If we hit
on.
1,000, if we hit 1,000, I watch Bros. No, it'll be my next $500 goal or something. Yeah, honestly, because I don't have any more. West Side Story was my 500, so it might be Bros. No, that's 1,000. No, fuck. All right, but regardless, somehow no one noticed that this was a man, and so I thought it was all going to be, oh, we don't accept you weirdo trans people, but the racist tries to have his way with Patrick Swayze. He realizes that they're men, but only because Patrick Swayze punches him so hard, he gets knocked unconscious for 12 hours.
That's a dude.
That's the only way. And then at the end, one of the women, oh yeah, right here, this scene right here. One of the women at the end was like,
Chris Penn.
I know you're a man. I know you're a man. Yeah, right there. I know you're a man. You have an Adam's apple. So one woman in the entire town notices they're men because of Adam's apple.
Biology
Everyone else,
fun.
everyone else, super accepting. All the dudes, all the young dudes are hitting on them and trying to get with them. And then John Leguizamo is literally stealing one of their girls. Yeah, they're literally trying to have their way with John Leguizamo. I don't understand. So instead of them being all homophobic or transphobic, instead they are racist and there's wife beating. There's no transphobia.
When we get back to this, we can have the gay options in Kingdom Come. You know what I'm saying?
It was, man. It
just speaks to the time period that it came out in. You know what I mean?
I try to explain.
That scene. At the very beginning,
we didn't grow up with what we grew up with.
They're all putting on they're nylon stockings and their fucking heels, and they're all doing this. Oh my god. Oh. And it's right at the beginning. It's all it's so front loaded with queerness. Holy fuck.
But that was also back when people laughed at it, right? Because it was not normal. It was a thing that it's a comedy, it's a comedic thing. And then at some point we decided, no, this is reality, and you're bigot, homophobe, racist, sexist.
Look at how they advertised it. As opposed to if it was every Glenn Powell now doing drag, it would be how stunning and brave they are.
Yeah,
that was literally look how fucking good sport they are to dress up and have a fun comedy where they're in drag.
It just wasn't as common as it is now, and then they started putting fluoride in the water. So.
Well, shoving it down our throat has been the problem.
Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes were not accused of being gay, queer, trans, any of that stuff whenever that came out.
Klinger on MASH knew it. America knows it. We're going back to it. Men in Dresses is funny. Remember Tom Hanks and the other one where they dress up as girls and shit to get into the dorm room?
They try to use where they're you didn't say anything about men in dresses back then. Nobody was upset about Mrs. Doubtfire. It's because we were laughing at it all collectively.
And David Hiller didn't actually identify. He was doing that to see his kids. He was heteronormative, you motherfuckers. God, Mrs. Doubtfire is a great movie.
It is.
A bridge, what, on the river? Yeah, bridge on the River Kwai. I always bring that up. 1957. There are prisoners of war, and to help raise morale, the hardened soldiers from the 50s, but obviously it was World War II or whatever, so from before, from 40s or whatever, put on freaking drag and did a little cabaret dance because all the men were like, ha ha ha, so funny, men in dresses.
Well, look. By the way, Klinger was trying to get a 5150. He's wearing a dress because you'd be insane to be a man and wear dresses. Like he's literally trying to get out of the army on a crazy ticket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's why he wears the dresses. Yeah.
It's like, see, I'm mentally ill.
I'm mentally ill, and yeah.
Let's see, I'm not finding it. Dang it! But yeah,
Section 8, fucking housing.
We used to be able to do it. All right, so I finally started playing Ghost of Tsushima, and it actually works on my PC, and I will continue playing it. I beat the tutorial. So.
God level.
Oh, dude.
How does it feel so far?
I'm liking it. I was worried it's going to be really all about stealth, but the combat system seems like I'm not going to have to worry too much about stealth.
No,
I'll
you will be a samurai.
Take your time in the game and explore, do the little side quests and find all the little things. Like, don't just rush through it. Just enjoy that world, because you get to the parts where you go sit down and write a haiku, and it's just like, oh, this is
But
what
also,
it is to be a samurai.
You probably should play through a good amount until like you get to like the second or third act, because there's so many I cleared like most of the fucking map, and then like I was missing most of the shit I needed, like the grappling hooks and things like that you only get when you progress the story.
That's fair. You have to go to a certain point.
I do the old tried of like, if it's a mission near my main quest, it's getting done, but I'm not going to go out of the way because I got way over fucking geared. It was missing like vital shit by the time I got to the end. It's a great movie though.
Oh my god, Irvin, I just thought of something. You know that like net that you can like throw a ball at and it bounces and comes back at you? You need to put one of those on the other side of the room so Grogu comes back at you.
Did it not show? Yeah, no, one of them came back and hit me. He hit the wall, bounced off, and hit me. Yeah. But I could do like ping pong with him. Like
you're gonna like it though. The ideology between honor and fighting your enemy in front of you, the samurai way. And you're like, yeah, bitch, but that leads to all of our men getting killed. That's why it's an Assassin's Creed game, by the way.
Oh, yes. No, I definitely got some Assassin's Creed vibes.
It's the last good Assassin's Creed game.
It really is. Like, Jin is essentially going to advocate for the Assassin's Creed to work in the dark to serve the light, and maybe using dishonorable tactics, but for the greater good.
So the tutorial, you were learning from your uncle or whatever, and you're in like a big circle little training arena, and you just got big red leaves falling from the tree everywhere, and it's all on the ground. Well, it's not quite cherry blossoms; they're like oak leaves, and they're like big ones. Cherry blossoms are like the little pink ones. But yeah, and falling everywhere, which looks great, and then it's all on the ground. So whenever you move, they just kind of fly up a little bit, and it's just like. This is the tutorial. Like, who puts this much beauty and thought into the tutorial?
Wait until you get to the points that you're sitting there writing a haiku on the side of a waterfall, like with
or bathing in the hot springs, and you get to choose what you want to reflect on, and like gives you insight into how Jin thinks. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So because that's I know this is like let me choose the name of my horse. I'm like, okay, this thing's gonna give me lots of options.
Is very important later on. Yeah, Jin Sakai is a great fucking character, and your Jin is very different from my Jin, depending on how you play him and what you believe.
Oh yeah,
completely different endings.
All right, Hayden, I feel like you are probably the most hyped for this. Silent Hill F.
Yes, the first game to get an 18 rating in Japan in a long time.
Interesting.
It's straight up. It's like a Uzumaki. If you got anyone who watched that anime, it reminds me of that. The classic like Japanese horror. What's his name?
I love Japanese horror. Oh, horror. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Junji. Yeah, it's very like Junji Ito.
Yep.
And you get. Oh, well, yeah, actually, they got the red leaves and stuff going, too. But, yeah, you get the weird, like, the Japanese love the, like, weird, creepy body horror, like,
contortion things.
Doing, like, a robot dance thing. Yeah, it really works well. You got whatever's going on with all the... in the horror games, using red with, like, the red flowers and stuff like that.
Silent Hill, like, staple. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. And then black and white. And then see the red.
Yeah, because the whole thing is all the fog rolls into town.
Yeah.
And so this is, instead of doing the like small American town, they do Japan.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're doing it right. And literally every comment. Sorry, one of my screens just went out and then lightning went crazy. I thought I just lost my power. Sorry. So all of the comments are basically, this reminds me of Fatal Frame and blah, blah, blah. Like all their favorite horror. Yeah, Fatal Frame and Siren, everyone keeps bringing up. And everyone just seems so, Forbidden Siren. Everyone seems
I don't know
really,
anything about
really
Forbidden
pumped for this.
Siren, but yeah, like I love horror games. I love it. Like it's set in Japan finally for Silent Hill. It's like, okay, I cannot wait.
I was gonna say, I could see this being more popular than the previous.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they're on what? They're what, like fifth game, sixth game? Even if you don't count the remakes and whatnot. They're pretty far in, and they're reinventing it, and people are happy.
Yeah,
that's tough to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like with Silent Hill, they did the thing that lots of series need to do, and they let it die out for a couple of years, and then they can come back and reinvent it. And as long as you're sticking to the core of what that IP was, people are gonna like it if you do it right, and that's what we're seeing with this.
And so they put it on the shelf, but then they did remake. So it's like they didn't just let it die.
Yeah,
like, all right, we'll remake, and people seem to really enjoy the remakes as well. So
Black Dude.
Excellent.
I didn't play the Silent Hill remake just because nerfing the nurses and stuff like that. I was just like, nah, fuck this. So
yeah, but still,
but
the people who did play it seem to really enjoy it. All right,
yeah,
Badger, I got great news for you. Star Wars turn-based.
Sorry.
Well, what if it were turn-based tactics?
No.
Will be revealed on April 19th. It's Respawn, which is the Jedi Survivor games, which you do enjoy.
Yeah,
and then I was going to see, but you don't like turn-based, so.
Well, and also, have you seen what Respawn looks like recently? And it's like, man, that Jedi Survivor was in spite, not because like they wanted to race swap and change them and add it. It's a miracle. Some of them say whatever, but yeah, look at that shit. Oh, only a year.
What do you mean? Yes, so Star Wars Hunters, I remember someone was like, oh, Star Wars should do a Marvel Rivals game. And I was like, well, I've got news for you. They have one 3v3 arena shooter, and none of the characters are original characters. They're like assassin, generic assassin. And by that, we mean POC woman with purple hair. So they just announced their sunsetting. I think in like April they're gonna have like the end of the season, and then in
there is a
October.
Total War. There is a Total War Star Wars. It's Galaxy of War, whatever the fuck it is. There's a couple of them.
Is that what do you think the turn-based tactical? Yeah, what do you think a turn-based tactical game is going to be? Like an RTS?
Oh, I don't know what they were
going
to do. That sounds here.
It's like Final Fantasy Tactics, like
turn-based tactical.
Like Armor Wars.
Yeah, I mean that kind of sounds to me like maybe they want to have a game that's on every platform, and when I say that, I mean phones also.
Yes. Man, I almost pulled it up. Grums was pimping out this like anime game, and I was looking at it, and it looks so amazing. I'm like, I bet you can play it on your phone. Yes.
Fenris says this every time. My dude, just tell me you didn't fucking play the game. Literally fucking Sarah and Marin from the first game, and that's it. And you're talking about the NPC characters on the one planet that you don't even have to talk to. My brother in Christ, we got a straight white male that was in a heteronormative relationship and didn't get cucked and was not made lesser to make the women look good. Like, fuck.
This has been building up for a little while, hasn't it?
Yeah, because Jesus Christ, ruin our fucking argument. We finally get good shit, and you want to act like it's woke when it's not.
But you are more than welcome. You are more welcome to feel that way. But yes, somehow me and Badger are the ones that are like, daddy chill. I don't know how we ended up being those, but yeah.
Because then when it is woke, you're gonna be like, oh, you fucking say it's all woke. It's like, no.
Well, I mean, it's like these movies we're going back and watching, and we enjoyed them back then. But if, looking at them through the lens now, I'd be like, oh man, this would not be received well, even though it's a good movie. You know what I mean?
Yes. like you guys have me watch lots of 80s and 90s movies, and if I say anything other than it was 10 out of 10, sometimes you guys get a little annoyed at me.
So we need to keep our standards where they were back then.
So
Yes.
just
Don't become a
jumping
boy
real
cry
quick
woke.
back to Star Wars Hunters. There is no SteamDB data on it, but live player or activeplayer.io has their live player count at 3K to 8K.
Let's go.
That's actually
That's not horrible compared
Wait,
to
is
some
peak?
of these fucking things.
Is that peak or is that like
daily?
Yeah, this is just their. Well, it says their live player count. Like this is I don't know anything about activeplayer.io, so I don't know how.
That sounds like a daily count, so
reliable
it
is.
fluctuates between those two numbers every day.
Yeah,
So that's not too bad.
unless
That one,
this metric is updated once every 30 days.
some woke shooter game just had to shut down because after a month they were down to like 37 players or something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, not only is KOTOR worth playing now, especially if you have mods, but Saber still has KOTOR and they're still doing it. And based on what they're doing in Matthew Karch with Warhammer, I'm actually excited.
Yeah, we'll get our KOTOR 3 Rain ASMR teaser trailer here before
I'm all right
long.
with that.
I actually, Badger, just the other day, I was like, I kind of want to play a game on my Switch, but I don't really want to play Balatro. I'm like, what's on there? And I almost started a game of KOTOR 2. It's going to probably happen at some point soon, yeah.
KOTOR's great.
All right, so here in 5 minutes, the premiere will begin, but there's a 5-minute countdown on the next Rambo video. Really good. Highly recommend sticking around to watch it. Yeah, like I said, it'll be a premiere, so you guys can tell me how stupid I am in the chat. One little last tab. We'll do some outros, and then if we got more time, we'll cover something else. But man, Minnesota Senate Republicans just introduced a bill to classify Trump derangement syndrome as a mental illness, and it's kind of worded weird, but it definitely seems like they are attempting to make Trump derangement syndrome a mental illness in Minnesota. It's probably not going to pass or anything, but I do like that here's an image of Tim Walz exhibiting a symptom of Trump derangement syndrome, commonly referred to as TDSIs. But at this point, though, you need to make EDS as well, because they are far more unhappy with him, which brings up to what's Alex Jones up to today? Well, I showed off, he does car giveaways each month through his store. And for this month, he got a Cybertruck. And he had his like little battle tank he had for a while. Hopefully this actually plays. Yeah. And he would go bullhorn the leftist to counter protest. Now he's counter protesting the Tesla protesters with his Cybertruck. That's the Alex Jones edition that has a giant American flag on it and a bunch of stuff like that. So yeah, he's currently counter protesting the Tesla protesters. I love him so much.
You remember in 2020 when Alex Jones was driving that armored truck that he has?
Yeah,
and,
that's what I'm saying.
People were like taking sticks and like they were putting muscle into it, beating the crap out of it. Didn't even put a scratch on the truck. It was the funniest thing.
Yeah, KOTOR's woke because it let me make
there were women.
Darth Revan a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Darth Revan is canonically supposed to be a man.
He is.
All right, so
to be fair, the Jedi Exile from KOTOR 2 is canonically a female, so you got both.
Hey, all right.
Mitra Surik.
Yeah. Anything you'd like to plug before everyone's forced to watch my Rainbow video?
Yeah, I believe myself and Guccimus and ABF. I think we all have the same thing to plug immediately after this. Yeah. I'll just say, first part of it, Ghost in the Shell will be watched, and that's all.
Was it enjoyed, Badger?
It hasn't been watched yet. I said it will be. I'm going to watch it.
Oh,
right
you
now
haven't watched it?
Oh,
yeah, really?
I've seen it before, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was going to say, but there's solo leveling after this, Badger.
Oh my God, yes.
I watched the first 2 minutes and I said, "Oh my God," like 5 times. So much death. Gooch,
consequences.
What do you got to plug?
I know what I'd like to plug. Yeah, I just late night with Gooch tomorrow night. I'll be back here tomorrow. And
late night with Gooch.
If I'm missing anything, no, I think that's it.
You're gonna be here tomorrow. That's good. I'll bring the DC Pride 2025 back up for you tomorrow since you missed it.
I heard it. I heard it. You don't
you need to see it to believe it.
No.
Girl boss in instant. ABF.
What?
Or sorry, Gooch. Would you like to continue?
Wait.
All right, we got a minute and a half.
Someone just said solo leveling.
I know. I thought, but that's bait. That's bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bait. This is a trap.
No,
it's a trap.
That's a crap.
I will say though, watch it. Like the more popular it gets, the more people are going to have that opinion because people just, if something's popular, automatically like don't like it, which I get.
Fucking suck,
but man. Like that, yeah. Now's the perfect time because it's like really popular, but it's not like blown up and getting into like cringe.
It's not normie popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just breaking records. It's not popular though, but it's breaking records.
Well, no, I mean like the anime avatars on Twitter or like Twitch people haven't ruined it.
We like to, in the VTuber community, we call them tourists.
Yes,
the tourists have not
still
done it yet.
Yeah,
like
it's super
that.
popular. Yeah, it's gonna break containment though.
It will.
ABF, anything you'd like to plug?
I'll be back here tomorrow and then on Gooch's stream tomorrow night. And
Dang.
check out my channel Mondays and Wednesdays.
Let's go. Hayden finally had a live stream. You gonna be
I didn't have a
dabbling
live
more?
stream. I
you didn't?
set up a live stream and then I couldn't get it to go live.
That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. I was like, oh, you had technical difficulties. And then you like joked about having trouble in the game. I'm like, wait, did he not have to? Okay, because
I put up a recording of it. Like, so I
Yeah,
recorded our
okay.
gameplay and put that up. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes long. But I am thinking about live streaming some gameplay sometime, maybe later today or something. But other than that, tomorrow I will be on Pop Culture Patriots with Horny Alf, Tiny But Fierce, and Drew Outstanding. And then right after that show, I will be on with Sammy Threepeat on his In Other News show, where that
you're whoring yourself out this week. I love it.
I am streaming every day that I'm off work this week. So
They
By
got
the way,
you.
I thought they would mention it. We're going to be on Niat's channel today to do the Ghost in the Shell. That's what we'll be covering. So it's ABM.
Film Comics Explained.
Yeah.
For people who don't know.
It was
Small little
implied.
channel. Small little
And then right now it's a 5-minute countdown. It's already started. Link in chat if you want to come watch. Yeah, there you go. Nagranol beat me to it. That son of a bitch doing his
The mod
job
of all
too
mods.
good. Oh yeah, you got a 5-minute countdown. So if you need to go do some stuff, it'll be starting here in like 4 minutes or so. Appreciate you all so much. APF. God bless it, man. You are a life changer. And I haven't let it sink in. I have to watch Rachel Zegler's West Side Story yet, but it will slowly start sinking in, that feeling of dread. Appreciate y'all. Couldn't do it without you. I need to go buy Grogu, ceramic Grogu, so I can smash his head in with a hammer.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Come on.
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
He had to slip it in for fuck's sake.
Cancel Disney
Here's to another 200 of those, sadly. God, go watch Rambo.
What are you doing? Digging. Why? Make a hole. A hole for what?